Alright, what is up everybody? It's your boy Elite PhD, and today we're going to let Madden predict the 26-27 NFL season. Let's just get right into it. Let's kind of look at the rosters and see what we got working with here. Obviously by the logo on the hat, I am a Titans fan, so I'll be watching how they do throughout this simulation. But kind of look at the rosters here. I mean, as far as Tennessee, I really don't think they'll be like a playoff team, but I think they could make some shit shake, you know, no pun intended. I think we can win about 6 or 7 games. Now this guy Gunnar Helm, he's going to be a beast, just watch on it, but you know, the really thing that worries me about this team would probably be the O-lineman. But the defense, you know, they got a pretty solid defense so far. We could definitely use an edge or something, but the defense looks good with the upgrades here. Cam Ward, we got the Vikings with Kyler Murray. That's actually an interesting case. I think the Vikings can go as far as Kyler Murray allows them to go. I have no faith in JJ McCartney whatsoever, but he could prove me wrong. But there's just no eye candy there for me to even say that he can start over Kyler Murray. I mean, Kyler Murray really hasn't been good since that season with D-Hop, but he's been too focused on Call of Duty. I don't blame him. As far as Chicago, they kind of had a good run last year. I mean, they're going to the Hammond Grizzlies, so we'll see how that goes. Does Caleb Williams have another breakout year? I mean, does he slim down? I mean, we know he got the Madden cover, so you know, there's a lot of speculation on that. But I think the Bears could be another solid playoff contender. As far as Bengals, you know, Joe Burrow's got to stay healthy. There's been reports of him considering retirement. I mean, the O-line they had built for him, I don't blame them. But, I mean, they kind of put in some work on the overseason. So the Bengals are definitely an interesting team to look out for this year. As far as Bills, they got that trade for DJ Moore. Now, here's my question. I do like DJ Moore. I've always been a fan of him since the Panthers. But, you know, Josh Allen, it seems like always gets these aging receivers. I mean, he had Diggs for a while, they did good. But the Bills' hump was last year, and they couldn't get over it. So what's next for them? Does Mahomes come back? You know, there's so many questions that could be answered in this video that we'll just find out. I mean, one of the major, I think the biggest two things that really happened in the offseason, me personally, I would say would be obviously this guy right here. Jesus, is my controller let me get there. Myles Garrett to the Rams. Now, obviously, everyone has their offseason predictions, but this is kind of, I think, puts the Rams in, obviously, in our win now mode. And for Myles Garrett, good. He's been on the Browns for so long, who have just not been a great franchise. I mean, they had a couple playoff things here, but you know, it just never really worked out there. So I think this will be a great change for Myles Garrett. And specifically the Rams as well. I mean, obviously they're probably going to be my top favorite to win the Super Bowl, but hey, any given Sunday. As far as the Ravens, I mean, they got Trey Hendrickson, which was a huge debacle. They should have Mason Crosby, but who knows what happened there. But, you know, you got an aging Derrick Henry, who, if you haven't seen that video, looks fucking huge for his age. And Lamar, I mean, what did they do this year? I mean, they kind of had they missed the playoffs last year off the field goal kick. I know they hurt a lot of Ravens fans, but, you know, there's going to be a lot of questions that'll be answered today. Saints, I really think I do like Tyler Shook. I think he could be, honestly, him and Cam Ward are probably the best QBs in that draft. Giants fans, don't come at me. I do like Dart, but I don't think he's better than him or Cam Ward in my honest opinion. Seahawks honestly they won the Super Bowl obviously last year, which is crazy. I mean, shout out JSN, fantasy owners were living great, I'll tell you that. But Sam Darnold, honestly, that's a story. Came out of nowhere. I mean, honestly, he was just a journeyman for a little bit and found his ground with the Vikings and got his deal with this. Got a ring, shit. We gotta respect it. Steelers, no, this is an odd one. Rodgers, you had a good run. Retire already, all right? It's about time here. But I don't really think, I mean, they got Pittman and DK Metcalf, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not solid on this team, but you know, they do have a new head coach in Mike McCarthy. I'm pretty sure he can fact check me wrong. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why Rodgers stayed. Texans, man. CJ Stroud's got to lock in. I mean, since the rookie season, he hasn't really just I mean, the team gets there, but as we saw in the playoffs, man, the defense is the one that was saving him. I like Stroud. Obviously, I don't like that he's in my division. I did want him when the draft came, but he's just been in a slump, and hopefully he gets out of it for his sake. Me, I could care less. I really hope the Titans don't do anything. It's just me. 31 at the time. So we were pretty much run over all the bases here. Let's just get into it. We're going to advance to the week here. We're going to sim to the regular season because this was the preseason. But yeah, Joey Bosa's still unsigned. I mean, hopefully Tennessee Titan. I mean, I really don't think we should go all in, but I guess we'll figure it out, huh, boys? All right, without further ado, let's get it. We're gonna set mid-season here. I mean, this is obviously the teams are playing not the same teams that they would be playing this year, but we're just simulating to see what's going on here with the new rosters and everything. Alright, so we have Tennessee sitting at 3 and 4. Let's kind of just look around the league and see what's going on here. Cam Ward is having a not great season. 6 TDs, 3 picks. Tajay Spears, decent. Let's see what's going on. Who's leading the league and all this stuff. So NFL Mahomes is leading the league in passing yards. 16-3, that's honestly a great season so far. Matt Stafford's going crazy. Bo Nix. Here's your top 5. Love. Anybody crazy? CJ Stroud's a really great year. 13 touchdowns and 1 pick. That's actually really good. Malik Willis. The Dolphins, not as much as I thought he would be doing. Jackson Dart is having a terrible season. My lord, 4 and 7. Drake May comes back down to earth after the Super Bowl appearance. Josh Allen, 12 and 4. Shadurt, 11 and 2, going out there. Caleb Williams not having much better of a year. Cam Ward, a little bit. I mean, Chuck's having a better year. As far as who's leading the rushing, Ashton Genty is leading the league in rushing yards this year. With Kyron Williams second. Joe Mixon with the Broncos. Apparently, Madden thinks he's gonna revive himself, and he could, but we'll see. Saquon having a down year. Puka Nacua again, who would have thought, up there with Smitty, Brandon Ayuk. Crazy that he's even playing. The Madden game is really tweaking right now. Jamar Chase. You know, I'm really interested in where's AJ Brown. He is not even. Wow. Did he get hurt or something? The defense, let's see what's going on here. Let's see who's leading in sacks here. Ruben Bain, the rookie, leading with 9.5 sacks. Following is Cam Hayward with 9, Nick Bonito with 9, Max Crosby with 8.5. He stayed with the Raiders. Joey Bosa looks like he signed for the Falcons. Yeah, I mean, Jeffrey Simmons 6.5. Not too shabby. Witherspoon, Geno Stone, Jamal Dean, tackles for loss. Brian Burns leading the league. Tackles, we got Robert Spillane. Let's go look at these teams. So let's go look at the Rams and see how Myles Garrett's doing. Defense. Myles Garrett is having a mediocre year for him, honestly. Middle of the season, only 4 sacks. Could that be a sign? I don't know. Let's go see AJ Brown on the Patriots here. He's getting outplayed by Dobbs and Booty, which is crazy. You know he's about to throw a fit and request a trade here soon.
It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face Cube,
Anything
and Rick
else
that
that
was
I can
musically
think of?
sick.
Let's see.
Successful and
The
unnatural.
Bengals are
I
panning
throw
out
these
over
songs in
there.
the cyanide capsule.
That's
The
wise.
truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going
Look at the
against any odds.
standings
How could you
here.
hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma,
In the AFC, the Bills are the number 1 seed at 6-0. Chiefs, Broncos, Colts, Raiders, Texans. I mean, we're still in the playoff picture. A lot of these teams are. I mean, the AFC only has, it looks like 1, 2, 3 juggernauts so far. NFC, Cowboys are 6-1. Not see that coming. Falcons out of nowhere. Packers 5-1. Rams having a mediocre season so far. Bears are only 2-4, not having a great comeback season. Giants 2-5, and Eagles 2-5. Okay.
It's time. It's album time. It's time. It's time. Black is time.
Let's get to the playoffs here and see what happens. As far as you guys, I mean, what are your guys' thoughts? I mean, so far, I mean, teams aren't, Eagles aren't doing good. Bears are actually off to a bad start. Looks like A.J. Brown's not having the season that he thought he would have. Interesting stuff. Myles Garrett's not performing well. Interesting stuff right now we got. Alright, so let's look at the league. NFL standings. In the AFC, the number 1 seed goes to the Steelers at 13-4. Rodgers trying to get one more ring before he dips up out of there with Mike McCarthy. Bills at 20. Bills at 12-5. Actually, could see that. Raiders 11-6 with Mendoza. Interesting. Chiefs 10-7 make it back after missing the playoffs. You can't count Mahomes out. Chargers made it back in at 10-7. Justin Herbert, we need to have a conversation about him. I need him to get over the hump this year. Colts 9-8, Broncos 9-8, and those are the teams with the Bengals just missing Texas and Titans. See, I called it. Madden predicts what I'm predicting. At least 6 to 7 wins. Jags underperformed. Ravens underperformed again at 7-10 and missed the playoffs. Browns have a decent year compared to what they have had. Patriots, Super Bowl drought comes back and they're 6-11, miss the playoffs. Dolphins 6-11, and Jets with the worst record in the AFC. Any surprises here for you guys that you could put in the comments that you think was a surprise so far? NFC Rams. When I last checked, they had 4 losses, so they've won a lot actually since then. Jesus. Rams with the 1st seed, Falcons with the 2nd seed, Bijan. Lions at 11-6, 49ers at 10-7, Packers 10-7, Giants sneak into the playoffs, and Cowboys sneak into the playoffs as well, with the Seahawks and the Patriots missing the playoffs after winning the Super Bowl last year. Panthers missing the playoffs, Cardinals, Eagles, Bucks. I mean, dude, the NFC was low-key kind of good. A lot of 8-9, 9-8 teams. Really competitive division. The Bears have the worst record in the NFC. For my Bears fans, I'm sorry, man. Could be true to form. As you guys can see, I was fired. Alright, let's get into it. Wild card playoff week. Bills beat the Broncos. Chiefs beat the Raiders. Colts beat the Chargers. Niners spanked the Cowboys. Would you look at that? Would you look at that, guys? Cowboys not winning a playoff game. Some things are just still real in Madden. Packers beat the Lions by 3 in a thriller, and the Giants take out the 2-seeded Falcons. As we got the Steelers as the number 1 seed versus the Chiefs, and the Bills, Colts, Packers, Niners. What a great playoff game. That is history all itself. And if we know history, the Niners should win this game. They should. They should win this game. And then Rams and Giants. If the Rams don't win, they went all in for nothing. That's just kind of what it is here. So Steelers lose by 3. Mahomes is on a revenge tour. Oh my God, the Bills absolutely destroyed the Colts. I love it. I love it. Fuck the Colts. But God, 52-7. Man, after you just dropped 38 in the wild card, that's tough. But we got another rematch in the championship. Does Josh Allen finally beat Mahomes and go to the Super Bowl? Or does Mahomes almost beat Allen again. And as we got here, we got a rematch of the 2011 championship game with the Giants and Packers. As we all know, no, it wasn't 2011. What was that? 2000? I don't remember, but we got a rematch there as the Giants beat the Rams, who went all in with Myles Garrett, and they just can't get over it. And this, wow, Packers defeat the allegations, and they beat out the Niners. All right, my prediction here is I think, I got to give it to my boy Allen. I think they beat the Chiefs, and I don't want to see Dart in the Super Bowl. As I just stated, he wasn't the best quarterback in this draft. So I'm hate watching the Giants, and I'm hate watching the Chiefs. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Allen gets it done. He finally beats Mahomes, and he finally gets into his first Super Bowl. Does Allen leave here with his first ring? As far as on the NFC, the Packers don't get it done. They lose again to the Giants in the NFC Championship. I mean, actually, that's kind of like I said earlier, the NFC was kind of a tough division, because look at that. I mean, none of the top seeds are in the NFC Championship, or even, you got the 6 and 7 seed who went, and then the 7 seed made the Super Bowl. Honestly, I'm gonna take Bills. I think Josh Allen gets his first Super Bowl. That's my prediction right there. It'd be kind of wild if Jackson Dart came in the second year and got a Super Bowl though. I mean, what are the awards? Let's look at the awards. MVP looks like it's going to Stafford. Coach of the Year goes to Pete Carroll on the Raiders. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Ladd McConkey. Needed him to do that last year. Nick Bonito, Defensive Player of the Year on the AFC. Offensive Rookie goes to Skylar Bell. Damn, Carnell Tate didn't have a good year, huh? Defensive Rookie of the Year on the AFC side goes to Jacob Rodriguez. Do you think he was stealing? Look at Keldrick Falk. Getting business done over there like he should. Best QB goes to Josh Allen with Mahomes following him. Best running back, Derrick Henry, still putting it up there. Rico Dowell, wow, at 2. Jonathan Taylor at 3. Best wide receiver goes to Conky. Best D line goes to Bonito. Jeffrey Simmons in there at 7. Who's the best DB? Deuce with the best DB in the league, and the best kicker is Matt Gay. All right, well, let's get to the Super Bowl here. All right, does Allen get his first ring here, boys? Your 2026-27 Super Bowl champions is Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen finally got over the hump. He wins his first ring. He beat out Mahomes to get it. Honestly, that's what I thought was going to happen last year, but it did not. But wow, what a way to come back. As MVP was Matt Stafford, Coach of the Year on the Raiders. Unfortunately, I don't think Pete Carroll even coaches there anymore. Puka Nacua wins Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year is Nick Bonito. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Skylar Bell. And Defensive Player of the Year is Ruben Bain. With that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is my first ever YouTube video. There's going to be a lot more to come here soon. If you followed through, thank you for watching the whole video. In the comments below, drop who you think will win Super Bowl this year. I mean, I already got my prediction as the Rams, but we saw how it went in the simulation. Who do you guys think will be MVP? Any sleeper picks? Any sleeper teams that you think can sneak into the playoffs this year and kind of make a ruckus? You guys let me know, and we'll be back soon with another video. Thank you and appreciate you guys. Peace out.